Hey there, overcomers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Evora Bentley. I am a faith coach, helping us to unchain our minds so that we can begin to see our world change around us, helping Israel to come into identity of who they truly are, because it is the only way for us to receiving real liberty. So I have two things to share with you on this beautiful day. So, the first thing I have to share with you is a prophetic dream that Yah gave me. And this dream is going to speak to many of you who have already awakened out of the slumber. Many of you who have been speaking to friends, family members, loved ones, um, where you have been sharing some things with them to awaken, but it's just like at times you're thinking like, man, are they ever gonna get it? Or are they gonna stay into bondage to the lies? Well, this prophetic dream is going to encourage you. It's going to encourage you to keep speaking. It's going to encourage you to keep being obedient and living the lifestyle that Yah always intended for us to live. And to keep also praying and interceding for your loved ones. So this was the prophetic dream. So in the dream, there were so many of us, Israel, who had awakened. And we were standing in this land, this field, standing on green grass. And it was so many of us, and we were standing, and we were preparing for something. We were preparing for something, and we were standing in lines. We were standing in rows, and it was so many of us that I remember a brother of mine who said that he was going to attend, but I didn't see him, so I actually had to pick up my cell phone. And I'm like, hey, are you here? And he's like, yeah, I'm here. But I'm on he was on like row P, Q or something, just to kind of, help you vision this dream as well. How many of us was there standing on the field? And I was on like row H. So there was a gentleman that I have seen on TikTok who is a Hebrew Israelite, and he was actually helping us get everything organized for us to stand in position. Mm. For us to stand in position. This, I gotta go be obedient with what Holy Spirit, as I'm sharing this, the Ruach just impressed on me. We were standing and we were positioning as far as like soldiers about to go to war. I'm not going to lean into my own understanding because as I'm just clearly sharing this is a part that's being revealed. So was us getting organized. And so there was a young lady that I've known for years, known her to be in Christianity, religion, a lot of bondage things of the world. And y'all, this young lady was there. She had awakened. She had awakened out of her out of the slumber. And the gentleman, a guy I know from TikTok, Hebrew Israelite, he was, he brought her over to me. Like, it was so clear for me to see, like, because to be honest, as I know this young lady in reality, she is one of the ones that I'm like, man, is she ever going to get it? Right? Partaking in all these things that our oppressors and, the Gentiles who are so far away from the Most High has taught us, is she ever going to get it? I'm just being transparent. When I see this lady and think of this lady, and she was the one the Most High used in a dream. So I'm sharing that to say, be encouraged as the Most High is preparing and positioning us. That's what I have, positioning. This gentleman was putting us in position as we were getting organized. So that was on one side of the field. On the other side of the field represented Christianity It represented the opposite ways of the Most High. It represented everything that kept us in bondage from being able to awaken out of the slumber. And the side of what was on the other field was nothing compared to how many of us had awakened on the other side. And some of the things on the other side were people, and they were shocked, and they were also intimidated by our awakening because of the simple fact that they knew that they could no longer control or have control of us going in the opposite ways of Yah. So be encouraged. Even the ones that you may get frustrated, you're like, are they ever going to get it? Are they ever going to get it? What is going on? You keep speaking, you keep being obedient. There was a gentleman I talked to, it had been a while. I said, I was thinking maybe you changed your number. And he said to me, no, I never changed my number because I have a sister that's in Christianity. And so be encouraged. Just, pray, seek Yah as far as what to say, not to say, because sometimes there could be a time for us to be silent. We may want to say something so bad, but sometimes it's just our presence, it's just our ways that's going to speak to help them awaken. And y'all, I got to be honest, this is not something I've mastered yet. This is something that I'm learning. So please be encouraged by that. There's also one other thing. I love y'all. I do. I love y'all. And I know what I'm about to share. People really do come at you when you have something to say about their belly. Because a lot of people's belly is their God and has control over them. But 3 John 2 says, Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prosper. Yah wants me to speak with you all in regards to food, what you are putting in your body. We have to understand that some things are hybrid, which means they were man-made and not created by Yah. And we have to understand that when we put those things in our body, our temple, we have to understand that our body, how we treat it, what we put in it, is a great connection to our relationship and how we receive messages and how we are guided by the Most High. And so, and with me sharing that with you all, I am going on a journey to do even more of a deep cleansing. To be honest, like alkaline. Most of you may have known that I haven't had any meat in 6 months. And so now Yah is taking me to even another level of cleansing. And we must also understand that according to the foods that we eat, what we put in our body has a lot to do with our healing. So I just have to be obedient. What I am going to do, I am going to record what I eat. The difference, I'm truly going to study to show myself approved. And I want to share it with you guys to encourage you guys to help you as well. Because I know that it's not the easiest thing to do. So I'm going to record in my journey to encourage you all, because I want you all to have the connection, the relationship, and to really be guided by the things of Yah and not the things of this world. And I love you all, but can I be transparent? There are even some things when it comes to food in the Bible that says that we can eat it. But I'm telling you, from me studying myself approved and from me, allowing Yah to teach me about different foods and what was by Yah and what was not, there are even some things in the Bible that it says that we can eat, but it's actually affecting a lot of us, to be honest. And again, I love you. I know somebody may get ruffled and come up against me for that. And with me saying that, I would just say study to show yourself approved. A lot of us are too afraid to even stop eating these things. And so therefore, we can't even see the difference in how they affect our life. So you will have to push away and cleanse your body of those things to see and study how they are making a difference in your life. But I love you all. I will be preparing the next podcast, which is going to be titled "We Keep Dying Because They Are Lying." We keep dying because they are lying. I will have that up by December 30th, in a week, and it's going to be the last one to close out for 2021. I will put a link in the description box for the last podcast so you guys can go ahead and subscribe and get all of the notifications. And I love you all. Subscribe, comment, share, like. Have a phenomenal day on purpose.